Don't you look forward to the days when we, Nigeria, can also count the vegetables and fruit that we can export, and we do have the potential. All right, let's find out what Ladi thinks about this. Perhaps he's more concerned about Dangote petrol, which he hopes will be in his car, but with this red board, I don't think you have any profits to buy that.
Yeah, right now everyone's trying to get that Dangote fuel in, but who knows who's going to be getting that in?
Yeah, maybe that's why the market is bleeding.
Right. Yeah. So 2.34% down. That's for Bitcoin. So it's red on the screen.
Yes, it is.
Right now, but definitely we're going to get back to that Dangote fuel at some point because I'm looking for affordable fuel. But let's see. This market, you see the stable coins getting in the green there. So when there's a volatility, we see investors trying to get into stable coins to try and save, some of their profits. Let's look at the sentiment in the market. Still a fearful market. We've not gotten back to the greed stage yet. It's still fear. 39 points out of 100. Looking at the fear greed index, helping you track when to enter or leave the market. So it's a fearful market right now. We know what Warren Buffett says about fearful markets and greedy markets. So you can use that to your own advantage. Then let's look at the crypto headlines. We see with the airdrops, everyone expecting some kind of airdrop right now. But we see the Catizen, the developers have sent out information on how they're going to distribute most of the airdrops, and that was the launch is for September 20th, and it's getting really rockier this time. We see some of the players complaining about the previous delay and other moves by the developers. But now some players are angry about the airdrop allocations that were revealed. It was reduced from about 60% to about 30%. So they're not happy with that. And definitely other airdrops to look out for, Hamster Combat and all of that. Who knows if that might be the same thing. But Bybit, the second largest crypto exchange by volume, they bagged a license from Dubai, a Dubai regulator, so they're going to be able to operate in Dubai and onboard customers. All right, let's bring in Shehu Dania now as a CEO, Alpha Geek Technology, joining me via Zoom. Great to have you on the show.
Hi, Ladi. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. So it's Catizens now. We're seeing the players not happy about the airdrop plans by the developers. So talk to me about if this is a sign, of things to come for most of these airdrops.
No, so basically it's a common issue within the cryptocurrency space. That is, there are always misaligned expectations and then maybe sudden change in the project plans, and the developers then end up not communicating properly to their community, or probably communicated, but when people are fully focused on what they're about to get, they probably do not see those little communications that actually specify that there's been a change in the tokenomics that was earlier on put out. So a lot of people, of course, right now, people are sad, or they feel that their time has been wasted, because the developers initially teased, like significant amount, I think about 43% of the token supply that will go towards, airdrop to the players. And then all of a sudden, of course, they will have their reasons. Maybe some market dynamics have changed.
Right, and definitely, most of these airdrop games, it's really time. Most of them are really time consuming. You spend a lot of time doing a lot of tasks.
Very time.
The next thing, they give you, some call it dust at this point. but how can these platforms make sure these tokens, even after distribution, actually stay valuable?
I want to believe that most of the people who participate in these, like the game tokens, they should understand where it's coming from. What are the fundamentals of the projects? For the token itself, I think some of them that I've seen, I've actually tried to experiment with, they have things that they sell, like NFTs, or basically some points they get people to actually pay within the ecosystem. But of course, in the long term, what is the actual business model? I think the actual business model is advertising. So they do all these things to get all these people to sign up with the promise of airdrops, and then they're constantly advertising. They're getting money from other sources and constantly advertising to these people. So they go out and say, hey, here I am, I have a community of over 20 million people playing my game, so you can come and advertise to them, while the other people just get pennies.
All right, before I let you go, so these platforms keep springing up every day. Talk to me, who is the product when it comes to these airdrops? Are they really doing these players a favor?
They are not doing it to players. And so the currency of the future or the currency of now is time, and they are buying people's time, they are buying people's attention, and they are marketing different things to them. So if you look at most of all those games too, like I said, they are marketing different products to them, So while all these people are scrambling for those dust, as you call it, they are constantly, the game is on them,
right,
to be told.
All right, Seun Daniel, always great having your perspective, CEO, Alpha Geek Technologies. Thank you so much. All right, so the big question now is it going to cook or are you going to get dust? After all of the effort you put into all of these airdrops and you just get
your data
and all the data, time,
and your fingers doing all the tapping. You know what, Ladi, you would ask, are they doing it for the players? Obviously, everybody wants to get value.
Right.
If I'm playing, it's because I have a target.
Right.
And then the platform themselves, they also have their own target. So
yeah.
Ladi,
so who's the product here?
Take care of yourself.
Okay, the players are the product.
Take care of yourself.